Hey guys, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys can hear me. I've never done this before, and I just decided to make a little update, while driving. So, fun little story. It's like 2:30 right now. Family is supposed to be coming over to my mom's house at like 4. And I could have sworn that the other day when I went to the gym, that the gym closes today at 5 p.m., but that's not true. So I actually went to the gym thinking they were open until 5 p.m., but they weren't open. So I'm a little disappointed, but I'm kind of happy because I really didn't want to work out. I was just going to feel better about eating a bunch of crap later on in the day. But yeah, I'm just going to update you guys on some of the things that have been going on in my life. So I can't believe we hit 1,000 subscribers. Like, that totally blows my mind. Sorry about the lighting, the sun is like coming through, but I can't believe that, like, the numbers just keep going up, even though I'm not posting much. So I've been trying to focus on my mental health and things like that, and so I'm actually in the best place mentally I've ever been in my life. I'm starting to notice, like, what times of the year I start to get depressed. I think I struggle with seasonal depression, and I also have a lot going on in the months of October. It's my birthday and also the month that my father passed, so that brings up a lot of bad memories. So I just gotta realize that I have to put in more self-care during those times of the year, and I should be okay. I'm also currently not going back to school, and I've been getting a lot of questions about that. The reason being is because I've struggled with anxiety around school since I can remember. I always had pretty high grades, but it was because I put all my focus and all my energy into that, and I had no social life. I didn't care about myself, and now that I care about other aspects of my life other than just grades, it's a lot harder for me to focus, and I just don't think that it's the right time for me to going to school right now. So my plan is to become a life coach that specializes in helping people with any sort of transition that they're dealing with in their life, whether that means gender transition or just overall change in your life. I would definitely say that I've gone through a lot of change fairly fast for my age, and if there's one thing that I've learned throughout everything that I've gone through these last few years, is that change is inevitable in your life, and you got to deal with it. And if I can help someone who's struggling with change in the way that I've struggled, yeah, that would be all worth it for me. So yeah, I'm looking into that. It's a certification. I'm looking into a program called IPEC Coaching, and it's online, in person, and through video chat, and I'll touch base more about that in the future and how that's going. But I'm currently saving up for that certification. It's around $12,000, and I can't get approved for a loan because my mom is filing for bankruptcy, and nobody else I know will be willing to co-sign a loan for me. So I'm trying to save up as much money as possible and pay for it in full, or at least in half, and then take out another half in loans. I'm trying to build up my credit score. So, overall just adulting and things like that. I've been working nonstop at a restaurant locally, which I love. I love the people there. I even hang out there when I'm not working, which is really nice. I do talk too much, but that's another story for another time. But yeah, I feel like I'm in a really good place. I mean, there's family drama going on, there's other things, but for the first time in my life, I feel like I don't have a lot of shit that's going on that is distracting me from hitting my goals. I'm also very focused on my health and fitness now. So I struggled with binge eating and orthorexia is basically becoming obsessed with health and nutrition. So during my time of weight loss, I was obsessing over calories, and I wasn't able to eat anything unless I knew the calories in it, because I was scared that it was going to make me fat again, in a sense. If I worked out, it had to be like a certain number of calories, like 500 to 600 calories worth in cardio, and then I would go back to the gym later on or try and work out even more. I was just becoming overly obsessed with numbers, and after surgery and going away to college, I realized, I can't count calories anymore. It's not realistic. It's stressing me out too much. I started binge eating again, gained some weight. I came home, was in a relationship, lost a few pounds, was able to control my food again, but wasn't really tracking. Once I got out of the relationship, I started to try and do more self-care, and now I'm on the best I've been in regards to fitness. I still struggle with binge eating, but not nearly as bad as it used to be. I'm currently eating around like 2,100 calories, and I'm tracking my macro intake, which means that I'm tracking my protein, carbs, and fats, and I'm eating more, losing fat, and gaining muscle, and it's like one of the best feelings ever. I'm eating more whole foods and things like that to keep me more full, and I'm just like becoming okay with feeling full and not associate that with guilt and gaining weight. You can feel full and still lose weight. It just is about the foods that you're putting in your body. If you eat 200 calories worth in chocolate versus 200 calories worth in broccoli, you're going to feel more full on the broccoli, but you're not going to gain weight from broccoli because of the calorie intake that there is. So I guess just for me, it's about more of a whole foods diet and trying to focus and staying away from some processed foods, and that's been going pretty well. I want to post some more videos about fitness and stuff, and let me know if you guys want to hear more about that. I'm currently working with a trainer called Mr. Coach Cody on Instagram. You could search him up, Cody Harmon. I followed his YouTube journey and his Instagram and things like that. He's also a trans man himself, so that makes me feel more comfortable in regards to the gym, because he knows that fitness can help with dysphoria, and I can help broaden my shoulders. More goals towards making my body more broad in the top to make me feel more masculine in regards to my hip area. So that's going well. What else? Oh, so if you guys follow me on Instagram, if you don't, the link will be in the description below, at Landon McNee. I post a lot more on there than I do on here. But you guys do know that if you do follow me on there, I spoke at my old high school, and that was like a dream come true. I honestly never would have believed that would happen without a degree, without being in college. I'm a college dropout as of right now. That doesn't mean I won't go back, but it blew me by surprise. So in New York State, I do live in the state of New York. It is now required to have a mental health class in schools. So someone I know, a licensed mental health counselor, which I hope to be bringing on this channel and sharing that story with you guys, she spoke in the mental health classes, and I went to go watch her speak. And there was one time where I brought in my 2 cents and explained something that I felt like she wasn't able to explain to this kid. And long story short, the mental health teacher was like, hey, I think that your story would be great to share as well. And I was like, are you sure? Like, it's personal based, it's about my transition. It will touch base on mental health, but I'm not a mental health professional. I'm just going to utilize my personal experience. And she said, still, that would be so great. I honestly think it will be useful. So I went in and I spoke to only ninth grade students, and some of my teachers that I saw, I got to reconnect with. And overall, I had a very positive high school experience towards the end. Freshman and sophomore year were sort of rough because I was dealing with my own identity issues. Junior and senior year couldn't have gone better in regards to my social life, and overall focusing on myself. So it was very positive to go back there and to see teachers and to get to speak just about, my personal experience. There's value in personal and life experience that I thought that there wasn't. I thought I needed a piece of paper to say, I graduated from this, and this school, and I have this degree, and it's not true. Like, you can still be successful without a degree, and I'm going to prove you guys that through my journey and my plans. I do have some future goals. I want to be able to publish a book by the time I'm 25. I'm overall just trying to focus on my future. In regards to dating, that's not really in the books for me right now. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm just trying to be content with myself for right now. And also, I do want to mention, focusing on yourself does not mean that you're being selfish. I mean, it's self-care. Like, that's not enforced enough within my family. I would definitely say, especially since my father passed at such a young age, that I've realized that I need to put more energy into self-care. My father didn't take care of himself physically or emotionally, and what did that result in him? It resulted in him in passing away when I was 16 years old, and I don't want that to be a trend in our family. I want to be able to be successful. I want to be healthy. I want to be happy, and I'm just trying to focus on those core basics. If you guys want me to touch base on anything else, I'll leave a comment in the description. Any questions, please let me know. If you guys watched this entire video, that's amazing. Thank you. It's just me blabbing about my life, and thank you guys for following me. Hit that subscribe button if you want more content. And yeah, have a happy Thanksgiving, guys. Okay, see you guys later.